Alright. Was my mic on the whole time? Oh. Alright, so off stream, I only have one of these. I grinded all the adventure missions, so now just got story stuff. Also, I got Blade, level 60, Light Cone all the way up, Traces all the way up for now, and right now I just have this set. The set that I want on him, I don't have like available to me just yet, so when I get that, I will switch this set off him. But yeah, that's my team for now. Blade, have Links constantly healing up Blade, several, and BB for damage. Nice. Alright, let's go back here. Can I travel closer? Go here. So just straight story stuff. Oh, a chest would be there. That would have been a good spot for a chest. Where does this go? Does this go just back around? Alright, let's go. This looks nice. Except for the dead soldiers.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the general didn't make us go with the knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an Emanator of Abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough. Look, there's someone over there. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us.
Hmm.
And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Alright.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Unnecessary.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up. Specimen sighted.
It's time. This song's for you.
Let's rock.
Oh, I forgot.
Here, try this.
Nice teamwork.
That's one down.
The lives of short-lived species are so fleeting.
Hmm.
I do not. Why seek death?
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it.
Keep up.
You impede me.
Commencing research.
So they're like clones.
Lance at the ready.
Turn it up.
Hmm.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To
Right.
seek
Now
immortality?
this should do pretty decent
You
amount.
don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Ready to lose yourself? You can
Go and do this as well.
fight it, or rock with it.
Trouble.
The fight is set. Fail to stand you.
Turn it up. Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me.
Dang.
I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
Dang.
The
Explore
disciples
real
of
quick.
Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshut, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
Who goes there?
Stop moving around. Let's see if there's a... Come on, take this.
I don't think this will help too much. I'll give it to him just in case.
Thank you. Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Okay, that's good. Should I? Might as well.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
There's only one wave, right? Yeah, I think there's just one.
Keep up!
You impede me. Your end approaches.
Oh, excuse me.
Necessary.
Let's go through you. Because of that, that's... Yeah.
Turn it up!
You impede me. Fail to stand.
Yeah, let's go and do this now.
Paradise, savor it for me.
Then I can heal Lynx.
Unnecessary.
Heal more.
To travel.
Because Serval is pretty weak right now.
Ready to jam.
Let's go. You. Oh, I definitely thought I had Serval. Not. Her.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Time for the main event. Keep up! Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it! Not a scratch.
Fail to stand you.
And that should be it. Did it a second round.
Not a scratch.
Dang.
A blade knows no mercy. Fail to stand you. Savor it for me. Unnecessary.
That's it.
Too little.
I think something bit me.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up. Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it.
You impede me.
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Ready to jam. Lance ablaze! Lance forward! This song's for you. Let's rock!
Okay. Definitely need this now.
Travel.
I should have held on to it actually. Should be fine though.
Too little.
I think something bit me.
Too little.
have links next, so. Alright, so I'm gonna do
That paradise
this.
may savor it for me.
Put me down to 1 probably. Or close to it. Do this. Then heal with links.
Unnecessary.
Damn, I should have whipped one over.
Not a scratch.
I will dispatch you.
Should take care of them. Nice. Alright.
Pretty good crowd today.
I didn't do it. I did do it. And that wasn't too bad. Puzzle. Ah, dang. Dang, now I got 2.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Too little.
Turn it up!
You impede me. Your end approaches.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
Lance at the ready. Ha! Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Songs for you. Keep up!
This sword needs sharpening.
Okay. Easy. Oh. Not as easy as I thought. There we go. Okay, it was easy. Nice. Dang, I'm kind of sad. I was supposed to pick something up to eat. I was gonna get Arby's tonight, but I completely forgot on the way home. Like, I've been planning to get Arby's on Friday,
That's all.
like for a couple of days now, before I came home to stream. That sucks, I just forgot. Now I'm hungry.
Will of preservation.
I messed up, I should have used Lynx's thing. It's weird.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
That's nice.
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest. Have you talked with these disciples, benefactor? What do you make of them? Why would they betray the Luofu? I don't understand.
I see, just.
Looks good.
That's interesting.
The auspicious jade helps you foresee the future.
Oh, I think.
Command talisman required for operation.
What does it mean?
We probably need to present it with a command for it to act.
That's probably a plot point a little bit later. Maybe.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. Then, after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it! What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost to the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring. That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
The Master said we could inject new life into the Ambrosial Arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the Arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an Eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance! So, you witnessed it too? The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection! Magnificent! In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the Ambrosial Arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the Ambrosial Arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus to eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
Master Diviner, you're back.
She's another one I want.
I have kept you
But
waiting.
if she comes in a banner,
but the
I'll try to
deceit
pull
of the
for her.
disciples is laid bare to
Lucian.
you now.
Lucian and Seele. Those are the two I want.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always. I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there. Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield? We're not? Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it, the more they longed for it.
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're immune.
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Alright. So how do I get down there?
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
That's,
Your life is more important,
Yeah.
Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Alright, first one. So we just like tap it? Okay.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough.
Ready to lose your sub? You can fight it or rock with it.
The fight is set. Unnecessary.
Lance at the ready. Time for the main event. Keep up.
That paradise
Might as well.
savor it for me. Unnecessary.
Songs for you. Turn it up.
I will dispatch you. This sword needs sharpening. There it is.
Ready to lose your sub? You can fight it or rock with it.
Your end approaches. Unnecessary.
I'm on guard. That's it.
Turn it up. Specimen sighted.
Lance at the ready. Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
A blade knows no mercy. Fail to send you. This sword needs sharpening.
Ooh,
Turn it off.
my bad.
Who goes there?
Can I? No, I guess I can't. I was gonna say, can I one pass them, but I guess not.
Ready to lose your? You can fight it or rock with it.
Turn it up.
You impede me. The fight is set.
Go to heal.
To travel.
Should have saved that.
Lance ablaze. Lance.
Because these. Actually, no, these wolves are not gonna call for help. It's the other ones. These ones just. Yeah. Yeah, good.
This sword needs sharpening.
Ready to lose your sub? You can fight it or rock with it.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches. Unnecessary. Fail to send you.
Nice. Takes care of him.
Commencing research.
And let's put Z down here.
I'm on guard.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons.
So she's the head person.
Unimportant.
Master of
The
disciples.
is already upon us.
Danshu.
Danshu.
It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure I already fought her. In the boss battle things where you get the enlightenment essential materials. Pretty sure I fought her for Blades stuff, so pretty sure she's not that bad.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward! Keep up!
To travel far.
Ready to jam.
paradise. Savor it for me.
Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
I'm on guard.
Alright, here we go.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Okay, yeah. So she just caps your HP.
I will dispatch
Ready to lose your sleep
But
and fight it.
Lynx's ult can dispel it, so it's not that big of a deal. Just need her ult, is the thing.
Lance at the ready.
Just gotta be careful, Blade, until I have my ult ready.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
A blade knows no mercy.
Dang, she got taken out.
Unnecessary.
Let me do this. Yeah, I should be pretty okay, even without Serval going in ult.
That paradise must savor it for me.
It's ablaze. Lance, forward.
To my heart's content.
Your end approaches. Fail to stand you.
Your life's hit vines and veins.
I will dispatch you.
Specimen sighted.
But Serval would help a lot, because she's the only one that can break her guard. I think Blade's going down. Might as well do this. Get as much damage off as possible. Unless I get lucky and she just doesn't target me. Okay, I just got lucky. Ah, dang. Alright, so check this out. Do this, then I'm gonna ult. There we go.
Unnecessary.
I'm on guard.
I will dispatch you. Too little.
Lance ablaze. Lance, forward.
The fight is set.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
Lance at the ready.
I'll do this. I'm trying to not shield, but honestly I think I'm
That paradise may
can't
savor
avoid it.
for me.
To my heart's content.
Commencing research. Deeper.
Unnecessary.
I messed up. I should have saved that. I should have saved that for when she does her thing.
Blade knows no mercy.
There's this the penance there.
Specimen sighted.
Dang.
Fail to stand you.
I think something bit me.
Lance at the ready.
We'll do this.
Paradise may savor it for me.
And I'm going to taunt her. So she goes for me.
Lance ablaze.
That was dumb. She has it's an AoE attack. Well, not AoE, but like not a single target.
Unnecessary. Failed to stand you.
I'm on guard.
Specimen sighted.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches. Failed to stand you.
Barely alive.
Commencing research. Deeper.
Unnecessary. A blade knows no mercy.
I'm gonna wait to use that.
Lance at the ready.
Okay. Didn't do the thing.
That paradise.
Hopefully this will be close to enough. Is it? This should be it. Got it. Okay.
The Ambrosial Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
I did not see this coming. Wow.
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
That's
What a
crazy.
shame.
That makes her character much cooler now.
It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the lesson of destruction.
She died.
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
That was cool. I like that. That's awesome.
I have come with a single purpose: to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Antimatter.
All of you. This formidable enemy.
Oh, this is bad.
We have to stay together.
This is. I was too late. I was reading the text. This is useless. I wasted this. Can I start this battle over? Can I just retreat and start it over? Does this start everything over? Alright, that sucks. That really sucks. Hopefully it won't.
Will of preservation.
I think it does.
So, music's unimportant.
Dang, I messed up.
Inevitable is
I messed up. Dang. I mean, I'm still pretty sure I lost that fight anyway, so. Maybe this one will go by faster. Dang, it sucks. I have to go through all this again.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
It's time.
I think something bit me.
I'm gonna try to hold on to this ult because I want to go into the start of the next fight with Lynx's ult.
I'm on guard. Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
A blade knows no mercy.
I was hoping I would go into it with all the ults, but come on, Pence. There you go. Okay, heal. I messed up. I should have did Blade's ult first.
Paradise may be. Savor it for me.
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it. Or rock with it. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Ooh.
Turn it up.
I will dispatch you. Unnecessary. Failed to stand you.
To my heart's content.
That paradise, savor it for me. A blade knows no mercy.
Specimen sighted. Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
Perfect. Perfect timing.
Pretty good crowd today.
To travel far.
Ready to jam. Turn it up.
Failed to stand you.
Ready to lose yourself?
This is much easier this time around. Just need to make sure I have Lynx's ult.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Unnecessary. Failed to stand you.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Turn it up.
A blade knows no mercy.
Okay, next turn.
This song's for you. Keep up. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
That paradise may savor it for me.
Let's see. Dang, Lynx is kind of slow. I should be able to take her out. Right here. Right here. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. So there's 3 rounds.
I will serve your purpose. To set in motion the self-destruction of the Cienjo.
Okay, let's save that heal.
Keep calm, all of you.
Dang.
This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal. I should ult it first with the blade. I need to remember to do that. I'm gonna taunt with her.
Song's for you.
You impede me.
That paradise
Savor it for me.
Because then I can heal the Lynx again right here.
Unnecessary.
And they should be taunted. So it gives Blade some time to
Lance at the ready.
heal a bit.
Pretty good crowd today. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I definitely want to go into the last
A blade knows no
wave
mercy.
with everybody's ults, ideally.
Failed to stand you.
Song's
Right,
for
this
you.
looks like a pretty easy round.
Turn it up.
You impede me.
Let's keep that. Let's not use it. Good, got that.
I'm on guard. Pretty good crowd today.
Alright, pretty good, pretty good.
Keep up.
Okay, so I have pretty much everybody up. I should just. Okay, should I just. Still talking? I think we're just free to ult here.
My apologies for leaving so soon. Well, I have company to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
Right, do this, then do this.
Unnecessary.
Then do this. Hopefully it doesn't target me.
Failed to stand you.
Okay, lock on her. Okay, that's scary.
Unnecessary.
Lance at the ready. Keep up.
Specimen sighted. Deeper.
Unnecessary.
Dang. Blade might go down here.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Actually no. I'm going to taunt. Make sure he goes after me.
Song's for you. Let's rock.
A blade knows no mercy. That
Yeah,
paradise may be. Savor it for me.
As long as he has an AoE, which I don't think he does.
Failed to stand you.
Okay, that's actually really good.
Here, try this.
Unnecessary.
What? That worked out well.
Pretty good crowd today. Ready to lose your you
Right.
can fight it.
He's pretty free now.
With it.
I will dispatch you.
Commencing research. Deeper.
Nice teamwork.
Ooh, that's not good.
This song's
Yeah, that's
for
fine.
you. Turn it up.
That's bad, actually.
I'm on guard.
Specimen sighted.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Keep up.
Your end approaches.
Commencing
That
research.
paradise may be. Savor it for me.
ready.
I should have taunted. Okay, that's fine.
To travel.
That should be it. Yep, okay.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along?
I don't think so. Maybe we should just take it over.
And what was that
Possessed.
fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
Hey.
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Nope, there it is. I was thinking there's probably a chest around here.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large. It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
You're right.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
We forgot about him.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information. I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge cauldron.
This Aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Pretty sure he shouldn't be here. Well, actually, no, he's like... Pretty sure he's immune to it. Maybe.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, Cloud Hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajako? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that you're Lung's power incarnate. Is that true?
Long.
Long.
I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Got nothing to say about that one.
Searching power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were, it seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Honest person.
You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Alright, here we go.
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
That choreography is pretty nice. Oh, and now I'm dead.
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara, Imbibitor Lunae.
That's pretty cool.
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
Is he also Jack?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
That's crazy. Right. So who do I play as? Check it, Dan.
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Sword, heed me.
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
I think I don't get play as anybody. 6.
Do not be afraid.
Oh. Can I see what it does though? Can I view it?
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Surrender!
Fail to send you.
I can only still do this. Still can't. I can't even do that.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
Punish evil!
Fail to send you.
Alright. Speed
I
up.
wonder if the others are okay.
Okay, that was different.
Quick.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Oh, giant sword.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no.
Can't delay any longer.
Oh yeah, Nagis. So use a skill to enhance it.
I didn't wish to
Oh,
harm
so it's kind
anyone.
of similar to how Blade is. Just enhance.
There's no other way.
Use skill.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
Jing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
That's interesting. So, when they get reborn, they're not the same people. I kind of thought it was like, you know, well, they're the same person, but I guess that's obviously not the case. Interesting.
Raising old
This is
nuts only
great
deepens
commentary.
the water, and exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron Hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Phantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Vidyadhara.
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Water, this world's good karma is settled.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go.
All right, get back together.
Heaven's Surge. Rise.
Just come in and one-shot everything.
A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder.
Heaven's Surge.
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose.
Told you I could fight.
Ooh, he's thunder. That's cool. Now here's another one I want. What the heck? Who did? How did?
Heaven's Surge. Rise.
Was that down home?
Heaven's Surge.
Rules are made to be broken.
Heaven's Surge.
15,000 damage. Just realized. That's crazy.
Conflict is pitiless.
I guess that's just for this battle.
Heaven Surge.
I want to use the general's ult.
Time for the master
Maybe
stroke.
slow this down.
Radiant spirit. Heed my
Oh, it's his
word.
thing.
Show no mercy.
Oh, it's like Susanoo from Naruto. It's pretty cool.
Let's go.
Heaven Surge.
Follow my charge.
Here is thunder.
Jing Yuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Phantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Phantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's Author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Dan Heng?
Thank you, Dan Heng.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the Senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Law Fu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge Waterscape Delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Dan Heng. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Dan Heng's brother?
Alright.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Dan Heng? Since Dong Feng perished, the Law Fu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
It's music. Ooh, it's music. It's not copyrighted, is it? That's pretty cool. Wow.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge Waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, And the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu,
Here, General.
remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
Look at us.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
All right. Can I heal real quick? Should be, yep, right there. I'm just looking at the last section of this arc.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
You Scale-Court Waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Sounds like a dragon's claw, maybe?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Let's go this way first. just slip by him. Yeah, I guess I'm going the right way. Okay, so it's a
This is one of the places mentioned in the
memory
riddle.
puzzle.
One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it! Keep up!
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Specimen sighted. Deeper.
Unnecessary.
Hmm.
Turn it up!
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Rex.
Pretty good crowd today.
Alright, let's go up
That
here.
paradise may savor it for me.
Hmm. Then here. And heal
To travel.
before he attacks. Yeesh.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Dang.
Time for the main event. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I will dispatch you.
Specimen sighted. Deeper.
Ready and the ready.
Turn it up.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set. Fail to set you.
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Yeesh.
Let's rock.
This should break
That paradise, savor it for
his
me.
guard.
Travel far.
Before he attacks.
Ready to jam.
Dang. Yeah, that was good timing.
I will dispatch you.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Trying to figure out which way it's facing. I guess it's that way. Okay, so just normal. One. Two. Three and four.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation, but for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
The puzzle. No, it's just a tough enemy. I will skip him for now. Let's go back up this way. Grab this. Go this way. Maybe. Yep. Can I pass him? Ah, dang. Almost.
Ready to lose yours? You can fight it or rock with it. Turn it up.
The fight is set.
Commencing research. Deep breath.
Unnecessary.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Yeah, after I want to find the next Talon. After I beat the next Talon, I will end stream there.
Lance at the ready.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Is that right here? Okay,
This
there's no
seal was
fight.
already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what order do I do it in?
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Okay. So this one's a baby. That seems right.
What seems to be the problem, Frank?
I got this. I'm gonna.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
This one's
Could
first.
the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
And this one. And this one. Yep, then this one. Brute force for the win.
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Alright, so it's not too bad. Just gotta retrace my steps, go here. Alright, but that is where I'm gonna leave it for tonight. Let me grab these. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Alright. It's only 2 hours, but I'm tired. I wanna go to sleep. Alright, see y'all next time. Bye bye.